Mr. Pritam Singh and Mr. Peng Eng Huat asked about the action to be taken against the individuals concerned. As AGC has stated, investigations into the individuals concerned are ongoing. The Singapore investigations are conducted on the same time frame as the US and Brazilian investigations and go back to 2001 when the corrupt acts first took place. There is no agreement, whether in the DPA or otherwise, which prevents the disclosure of the individuals under investigation. However, for criminal investigations, it is standard practice in Singapore and in many other jurisdictions not to identify individuals under investigation. This is for the simple reason that investigations can lead to the conclusion that no offense is made out or that prosecution is unwarranted, in which case disclosure would have been prejudicial to the individual concerned. Individuals will be identified if and when charges are preferred in court. As for the investigation's timetable, this is not a case where CPIB and AGC are acting alone in a domestic case. This is an international case where many different investigating agencies are involved. The case involves many projects in Brazil and goes back many years to 2001. Most of the evidence, including documents and witnesses, are located in different jurisdictions, including Brazil and the US. Legal proceedings have also taken place in these jurisdictions. AGC needs evidence from these jurisdictions, and it has sought assistance, and it is continuing to work with foreign authorities. AGC has asked for certain information from them, and some of its requests are still pending. AGC anticipates that further requests will have to be made as the investigations develop. AGC is also working on a request for mutual legal assistance. This is a procedure whereby one country formally seeks assistance from another to obtain or secure evidence for use in its own investigations and proceedings. This request will be reviewed and administered by the courts of the foreign country. How quickly and to what extent these requests and applications will be processed is a matter for the jurisdiction to which the request is made. Likewise, any incoming requests from foreign jurisdictions would also have to be considered and acted upon. Obviously, the intention is to move as expeditiously as possible. However, as I have explained, not all aspects of the investigation are within our control. Only after the investigations are completed can the AGC properly assess the case and decide on the appropriate response. This is something for the public prosecutor to decide independently. How the public prosecutor decides will depend on several factors, including the culpability of each individual, the available evidence, and what is appropriate in the circumstances. For example, it will be important to determine for each individual what he knew, the extent of his involvement, his motivations, any personal benefit he obtained, the circumstances under which the relevant acts took place, and any cooperation rendered.